So let me show you a scammer. It's hilarious. They have over 370 people on here wasting their time and energy. This is a fake job interview. Let me show you where it came from. It came from a fake email or company. It says no reply at applytojob.com. Stay away from this domain. Stay away from this website. Direct Hire Solutions. Right here it says hiring team. That's fake. Okay, every email that you receive from any person in a company should include the following: name, title, phone number, the company they work for, the address of the company, the email address of their company. Okay, those are the signatures that should be included in every email. This is straight up fake. They make you go to Calendly, set up a interview. They send you a link. It's a fake link. Let me show you what it's all about. This fake link, you can't unmute yourself. One, when you try to chat, right? You cannot chat to everybody. Everybody's question don't show up or nothing. This is a pre-recorded video. This guy mentioned names that are not even on here. Like it would help. It would help the scammers if they actually send the link to somebody with that name, you know? This is all fake. This is ridiculous. It's crazy, right? So stay away from the Indian or Asians that are sending you emails, even if they work for a talent acquisition, staff agency, or working agency, whatever the case may be. You want to ignore those emails. Even if they do work for a staffing agency, we need to stop networking and doing business with those people because they are selling your information. They're selling the information, or, we don't know how good of a company they actually are. Their database might be breached or it might have been hacked. So, it's not good to do business with those kind of people, okay? My recommendation for jobs would be LinkedIn. You find actual real companies on there who will interview you and directly hire you. No agency needed. That is what you're supposed to do. That is the best thing to do. Stay away from the Indians, the Asians. You have to do this. We're in 2025, and their people, unfortunately, are targeting you to steal your information for some reason. Maybe they want to use your passport information, your license information, ID information in a different country. Or they might try to use it in your country, right here in America. So you have to be aware. Make sure that before you send any of your personal information over to an agency, make sure that you actually have a job offer on the table. Okay? Force them to get you a job interview with the actual company. And once you interview and there's actually a job offer on the table, that's when you can act on it and send over any I-9 information documentation that they need, such as your driver license, social security, birth certificate, the passport. So stay away from these scammers for sure.
charge very above average rates. Let me put it like that. Yeah, they're not standard, which is why we also get paid the way that we do. But it's reasonable because one, to be honest with you, I don't really care. I would charge even more to these companies if I could. I would charge absurd amounts of money. I have no empathy. But number two, our quality of clients is very high as well. Yeah, so we can get a premium. See what I'm saying? We spend serious money. Now, you guys are essentially the decision makers. Think about it like this. What is your job? You're funneling millions of dollars a year to specific places. See what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. You have a clients that you manage, and you decide where this client's 30,000 goes, this client's 50,000 goes, etc., etc. Okay? So wherever we decide to send that money, they owe us a big check. Okay? Now this does not mean if a certain company says we're going to give you more money if you send them here, that we do it. Everything, priority number one is always the client, just to be clear. But we get paid along the way. Now, concrete numbers. What does this look like, right? On a $30,000 booking, I want to be very careful with what I say. I've been very accurate so far. I don't want to say anything wrong because it depends. Yeah, some companies have different structures and varies. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say a minimum. Yeah, that's the best way. I'm gonna say a minimum, and we can all be pleasantly surprised, as opposed to being, 50 cents too high, and then Eric gets mad and finds me somewhere, and then beats me up. Brian says, "Where's my 2 quarters?" You lied about it. Terrible man. Terrible man. Anyways, on a $30,000 booking, we're gonna get no less than 3,000. No less. Now, realistically speaking, it should be more. I'm thinking like 4, maybe 5,000. Not gonna be less than 3. Okay? Otherwise, we wouldn't have even worked with that company in the first place. Now, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna sit here and start doing math. Meaning what? Okay. Let's say, 1 second. Okay. Let's say, for example, Donovan, you finish up this booking, right? You're all good. Finished it up. Took you like a day or a week or whatever it was. We just made a big payment for 30,000 for, John, that client John. Okay, nice. $3,000 comes in. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, that's crazy. People really wasting their time on this shit.
You worked on this booking for 7 hours. How do I know? Because I have binoculars and I'm watching you through the window behind you, right? I saw you work for 7 hours. So you can't lie. I literally watched you do it. And you took a 1-hour lunch. I know I'm being very creepy right now. So you ended up working 6 hours, correct? 7 minus 1, pretty easy math. Okay. 6 hours of work. And this is what? Customer service.
All right, time to watch the Phillies.
Customer service is hiring.
This shit's crazy.
$14 now. Let's say 12 and 14. Call it $13, right? Donovan gets $13 an hour for 6 hours of work. Man, that's difficult math for me, actually. Give me a second here.
Oh, what a dumbass, yo. Let me turn on my MacBook.
I'm wrong. You guys started laughing.
It's time I start getting paid for dumb shit like this.
Nobody I think it's right. Anyway, $78. Let's just say like $80.
Yeah,
Donovan
yeah.
gets
Yeah,
$80
yeah,
for his
yeah,
daily work,
yeah.
right? Because that's how many hours his physical body did tasks. Now, I get $2,920.
You get.
Same exact booking. See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
The rest.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not how we work. Okay? How we work is once Donovan completes this booking, you will get the entirety of that 3,000 to him direct deposit on a client that I gave you on a booking that I trained you on how to do. Okay? Very, very lucrative. Now, for those of you who are more numbers oriented, lucky for you. Oh my, I have numbers.
That's right. Get paid, baby.
Okay. Our average first-year consultant, let's say again, first-year consultant, not even average consultant, because there's been people working there for literal decades, right? First year, just like your first year, great. They cleared $148,000 full-time.
Let's go.
This is average. This is is not, I had one guy who I hired who was the best of the best. No, average. Total payouts divided by total of first years. See what I'm saying? Can't give you a better average than that. Now, if you are exceptional, yes, you'll make more money. I have some consultants that I hired, maybe like 10%. They cleared
Fake
well
job
over 20,000 first year.
interviews.
I could tell they were going to be really good. Off the bat, I knew. I also had some consultants who I hired who kind of sucked, who did not perform to the same standard of excellence as their peers. That's a better way to say that, right? Don't get mad at me. Point is, they still ended up making about 80. Yeah. Granted, they don't work with us anymore. I fired them for obvious reasons. Yeah. Bottom 10% can't last long as a company if that's what we are, maintaining. Now, so in that example of $3,000, if we get it, how does your company get paid money? Great question. Thank you for worrying about my money. How generous of you. Here's how it works. I have nothing to hide on you guys, okay? I did not say $3,000 is how much the booking makes. That's not what I said. I said you guys will be getting no less than $3,000, correct? Right? So that means you get that, which is more or less 10%. And then if you get 3,000, that means typically I get anywhere from 200 to maybe 400. Does that make sense? Per any of these bookings. So in reality, you're making way, way, way more money than I am. You're getting almost everything. But there are many of you, and $200-300 from many of you adds up. Yeah, it's a lot of money to the business. Make sense? I have nothing to hide. That's pretty much how we make money. Now, how do I make money on a personal level is neither. Yeah, realistically neither. The way that I make money is I also do bookings, and I do very, very, very big bookings, relatively speaking. Probably like, let me put it like this. A week and a half ago, you guys know Ticketmaster? No? Some of you? Okay. They basically just merged with Live Nation. That's how you get concert tickets, everything. Yeah? Very big company. Anyways, VP of Finance for Ticketmaster, her daughter just got married. Right? They did a destination wedding, and I booked it fully, A to Z. Ended up costing $380,000. Okay? It took me like a week to do. I made about 50 something on it. Yeah? So I make plenty of money, is what I'm trying to say, on my bookings. Yeah? I don't need to sit here and, squeeze you on yours. I'm good. Yeah, does that make sense? I'm not saying this to brag. I swear. I hate talking numbers, but it's a fishy question you're asking me, right? So I will answer with radical transparency so that we're on the same page. Okay? Alright. Okay. Now, why do you guys, does your $400 come out of our $3,000? What a question. Oh my god, that is hilarious. You guys don't find this as funny as I do. Okay. No, my $400 does not come out of your $3,000 because otherwise, how would you get $3,000, right? I would say you get $2,600. How would you get $3,000 if I'm not answering any more of these. I don't know if you guys are doing this just to mess with me, get me upset or something.
Want to try Ozempic?
Anyways, why do we pay so much? Right? Realistically speaking, why are we paying so much? Are we guaranteed clients every day? Yes. Everyone knows this. Yes. I would not hire you and not have you no work to do. There's so many expenses in keeping you. You have no idea. Okay. 2 reasons why you guys get paid this highly. Realistically, I haven't gotten paid yet, right? My consultants get paid so well because number one is the industry itself. Okay? Travel is unbelievably profitable. You guys know what margin is? It's very high margin. It's almost entirely profitable. Okay? Now, for those of you who have no idea what I'm saying, because some of you don't understand what that means, let me put it like this. If we send a client to a Hilton for 2 weeks, right? And we give Hilton $15,000 for 2 weeks of our clients staying in there, what are their expenses? Hilton's expenses on this $15,000. Nothing. Their biggest expense, you know what? If any of you can tell me, if we just correctly, there's almost no overhead. But I'm curious. We just gave Hilton $15,000, right? Our client sleeps in their bed for 2 weeks. Already the obvious, ridiculous margin. But what is Hilton's biggest expense? send me a message on this $15,000. What is Hilton's single biggest expense? If any of you can do this correctly, I'll be very surprised. Their staff, yeah, right, they all get minimum wage. Those maids, they get less than minimum wage. They live off your tips. Laundry, interesting answer. No.
Perfecto.
Laundry 3, you're saying laundry. Angel, 1, yes, where's Angel? Your company, you're correct. Your company. Paying us, paying me, or that client is their biggest expense by far. So think what kind of margin they're operating at. A bunch of you said this, you're correct. So we charge ridiculous numbers, but they're still profiting ridiculous numbers on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have no empathy. Let's at least get some money out of it as well. Yeah? And they can keep whatever they keep, however they decide to do it. Now, second reason why I sold over it, obviously your pay structure, right? Meaning, if you were to get paid $13 an hour, what do you care about me wasting this last 10 minutes explaining how this entire system works? It doesn't affect you, right? I could get $1 million every single booking. What does that change for you? You're getting 13 bucks an hour. Nothing, right? You don't get a piece of any of it. Because there's two ways to get paid, okay? Way number one, you know what, let me be completely honest. Way number one is typically for more easily replaceable non-vital positions, and this is getting paid by the hour, typically, okay? Because it is paying you for your physical body doing tasks for X amount of time. You see what I'm saying? That's way number one. Like a machine, right? You click this button for 6 hours, you get paid for 6 hours of button clicking. The second way is you get paid in proportion to the value that you generate. That is when you start making more serious numbers in almost all domains, whatever industry you want to look at. For example, I just told you last year I made Expedia 20 million in profit. Over 20 million. They have no right to turn around and tell me how many hours did you work for that. So I can, is 100 an hour good? Is that fair? I will blow up. I would say I'm never giving you another client for the rest of your life, and you just drop your profit by 20 million because of that stupid question. That's not how that works. I say, I made you 20 million, give me my piece. See what I'm saying?
What's
Very different ways of getting paid. And no amount of hourly is going to come close to getting a piece
what's
of
the
these big numbers. No amount of hourly. Okay? Now, why do we do it this way? Number one,
That's right.
If you say 13 bucks an hour, everybody will quit tomorrow. I promise you, I'll be literally bankrupt. Everybody. But that's because we already started with a different, pay structure. If I had started this way, why didn't I start this way? That's what I'm trying to say. Because it directly affects the quality of your work. You see what I'm saying? AT&T pays minimum wage for their customer service. Would you say they have good customer service? Are you guys having a grand time when your Wi-Fi goes down and you call and you're on hold for 2 hours? You're having a blast? Would you say it's white glove service? Make new friends? No, it's a headache, right? You're transferred left and right, upset. It ruins my day. They put it like that. It ruins my day. Think what level of customer service you have to be at to destroy an individual's day. That's crazy. Here's the thing. At 13 bucks an hour, what level of customer service were we possibly expecting? Right? What were we expecting? Are they supposed to care? They're gonna care less. They eat lunch, and half of their day's money after taxes just went to their stomach. They don't care about me and my Wi-Fi. They have bigger problems to deal with, right? So, the reason AT&T can get away with that is because the reality is they couldn't care less about their customer service. It's not vital to their business, right? We're not cross-shopping Wi-Fi providers based off their customer service skills. We're doing it based off their Wi-Fi, right? What supplier has the best Wi-Fi in our area? So, they spend billions of dollars on their technology because that's where their moneymaker is. What is our moneymaker? Is it our technology? Is it this? No, it's our customer service, right? Building and maintaining relationships with our clients. That's our moneymaker. This is not the part of my business that I'm going to be cheap on. That makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say. Believe me, I have tons of positions at minimum wage. I have data entry positions, minimum wage. I have assistant positions, minimum wage. This is not one of those because it would cost me way more than it would save me. You see what I'm trying to say here? You're sitting calls talking like you hate your life, that's gonna lose me a lot of money. There's no benefit to that. I'd rather, Jeff, at the end of this call, you're about to make $3,000. I can promise you're gonna smile a little bit bigger on that call. I can guarantee it, right? That's the reality of life. You're gonna be a little bit nicer. You're gonna be a little bit more excited. You have a little pep in your step, right? Because you know that you're actually being valued in proportion to what you get. Yeah? Okay. I could give you like all the best culture on earth. I give you $15 an hour. None of it matters. Yeah, people are motivated by money. That's not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. I'll give you the money. Do a great job. Now, I'm gonna do a lot more. Not a little bit. Okay, awesome, even better. My wife and I want to travel. Are we able to go through the company? Sure. Yes. Okay, you know what? I was gonna talk about this towards the end, but I'll talk about it right now really quick just because of that question. When you guys go on vacations, okay? At the end, I was gonna go over like perks and stuff like that. When you guys go on vacations, I will be covering 30% of your trips.
Palestinian Authority is radicalizing children.
Meaning, if you're
Not
going
in
on
secret,
a
in school,
$6,000
it is
trip,
responsible for
$2,000
textbooks that
of
are
it I will
racist
literally
and
cover
glorify violence.
out of my money.
This isn't just
Yeah,
teaching,
like
it's
company funds will pay it on your behalf, just to incentivize you guys to
Hey,
see
man.
places, go adventure, see the world. Because the more places you see, the better consultant you're gonna become, right? First-hand experience, and on a more biased level, I love travel, right? This is like literally my one and only passion. Doing this till I was like 4 feet tall. I'm going in, not like but like grooming at the office. Okay, the point is, I've been surrounded by this, so I want you guys to also have that same passion and excitement. If I can help you, happily. So 30% we're gonna cover. And if you want me to book your trip for you, like set it up for you, right? As if I'm your consultant, I will happily do it. Not a problem. I will happily set it up. And I really want to brag. You know what? I will brag. If I set up your vacation, there's the one thing I can comfortably brag about without giving back. If I set up your vacation, I can guarantee you it's gonna be one of the best trips that you've ever been on. Because I am really, really good at this. Yeah. I've been doing this forever. I'll set up so many surprises. It'll be phenomenal. It'll be such a good vacation. You come home well rested, and you quit your job the next day. And say, I've decided I'm just gonna go travel the world full time. I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna say, what are you talking? Someone never let this guy go on vacation again. So I'm gonna say, take away your privileges, vacation days. Anyways, okay, everything about the case so far, it makes sense. We're on the same page. Okay, cool. Let's do your performance review. If we have good social media following, could promote different trips we take or book. Yes. What are you, like an influencer or something? Yeah, look, guys, we have a celebrity in the call. I'm kidding. I'm not being playful. Anyways, yes, of course, yeah, do your thing. Not a big deal. Now, in 4 months, okay? In 4 months, we're gonna have a performance review, okay? And this performance review is not just pass fail. If you get a bad score, I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna work with us anymore. Okay? This is reality. You get a good score, awesome. Keep working with us. Those of you who get an excellent number, okay, there's a specific score. If you hit that number, you will be getting a raise in 4 months. I'm telling you right now, okay? Well, how does that work? It works because you get bigger bookings, okay? Right now, you guys are going to be getting the smallest bookings I can possibly give you because you just started. These are still going to be 20 to 30,000 per trip, okay? Just to be clear, these are not like, you're never going to make like $50 on a booking is what I'm trying to say, okay? Serious money. $20,000, $30,000 trips means you're going to make about $2,000 to $3,000 a booking. Now, those of you who hit this race, get this excellent score, you're going to be bumped up, okay? You're going to be bumped up to $50,000 bookings. Okay? That's a significant jump. Significant. How about 50,000 per close? Okay? Now, there's 2 things we can do here. Now I'm going to leave it to like a vote. Okay, I'm going to leave it to a vote here. I can either go over all of the metrics that you're actually going to be scored on this performance review, which decides, what's what, or I can go ahead and move forward into scheduling. You guys let me know, honestly. find like 70-30. Yeah, 70-30 for scheduling. So let's go ahead and towards scheduling. Okay. And then those of you who stayed at the very end, because I know it's still a lot of you, 30-40% of you still want metrics. Let me do scheduling. Okay. Let's wrap up. Let me get you guys onboarded. And those of you who want to know what you're being scored on in this performance review, I will happily tell you after everybody else gets scheduled and leaves. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like that. So no one
Fake, fake, fake.
and then you guys will just have helpful information. Okay, cool. Now, scheduling. Here's what I need from you guys. All I need is days and times that you are absolutely unavailable. Days and times that you're absolutely unavailable. And the reason that I'm doing it like this is because the only thing that matters is Wednesday at 10 a.m. Okay, I get a call from a client.
Yeah.
Who do I have that I can give it to right now that will respond within 5 minutes?
For sure.
See what I'm saying? It's the only thing that matters. Right? Now, once you accept that booking, you're going to be working at your own pace.
Let me
Meaning,
pee.
you could work 10 hours a week, you could work 40 hours a week. It does not matter to me. Yeah? Does that make sense? Part-time, full-time. The only thing that's going to change is the speed at which you complete bookings, right? And the faster you complete a booking, the faster you get a new client. Does that make sense? So if you're part-time, you're obviously going to make less money because you're doing less work and you're slower. Full-time, you're going to do more bookings. Okay? Now, these availabilities, right, we're going to do during training. Okay? I see some of you sending it to me now. Please don't send it to me now. I'm not going to remember. Okay? During training, we will do these availabilities and we'll actually write it down. Okay? Now, sick days. Here's how it works. If you are feeling bad, let me know, okay? And then take the day off and feel better. That's it. Okay? That's literally it. I don't need x-rays, I don't need doctor's notes, I don't need anything. I believe you. You're fine, right? Just feel better. Now, if you have a last minute booking, meaning that Carrie, that's fine too. Same thing. If you have a last minute booking, let's say you've been working on this client for like 3 days, right? And then he needs to leave tomorrow, so you have to finish it. And then you get sick. Please let me know that this client needs to get done so I can take it over. Does that make sense? Look, I've said this so many times, I'll say it one last time. The only thing that I care about is my clients. That's it. Yeah? If you guys spend tens of millions of dollars and decades, one by one,
All right, guys, I gotta step away from a minute.
as much as I do. So let
I
me
gotta
know.
go
Take over. I will finish
take
it.
a
Now,
deuce.
I hope none of you are
Oh,
thinking
deuce.
let me just be very clear on this. That somebody
But let me let y'all know. I mean, let y'all know that if the video stops or whatever, the interview stops,
if you choose
and I'm still recording, I'm just away from the computer right now because you know,
right,
gotta do what I gotta do.
problem.
I gotta heat
It
up that
turns out
coffee.
the reason you did not tell me about this client is because you thought when I finish it, you're not gonna get the money.
Damn, man, today's cloudy
That's completely
and cold. Feels like fucking October, man.
on your behalf. I am not here to get you or squeeze you. You will get the money. All of it. Yeah, does that make sense? Nothing changes. We're all clear on that. So please, just do whatever it takes to fulfill these bookings and keep our relationships good with our clients. Okay? No one's after your, booking. Do your thing. Okay? I'm here just to help. Does that make sense? I don't want to do any of these petty stuff. All right. Now, vacation days. Okay. Vacation days. Here's how it works. You each get 1 vacation day a year. Okay, when you first start, and then second year we're gonna add 2 vacation days, and then third year we're gonna add 3 vacation days, and then by the time you work with us for 5 years, you will have accumulated in total approximately 9 vacation days. And then you guys look so upset right now. No, that's completely insane. Yeah, it's not our vacation policy. Right, guys are looking at me with like these dead eyes. Guys, we're a travel company. I can't give you 1 vacation day a year. That's completely insane. Yeah, the most hypocritical thing on earth. Sitting here doing trips all day. Here's our policy. You give me a 10 business day heads up, okay, and I will never deny a request. can't move things around to figure out what to do with your clients, 10 business days is plenty of time for that. You're good to go. Okay, cool. Now, business, we did sick days, vacation days, scheduling. Can we work while traveling? Yes, but I don't recommend it, but yes. If you want to work while traveling, and it turns out you're going on a lot of trips, let me know. Yeah, and I can still give you plans. Not a big deal. Now, granted, if you have a client already, you're just working on it while you're on vacation, obviously you can do that. Yeah. Are the clients on a travel schedule already? If yes, what's the average travel time for clients? I have no idea what that means, to be honest with you. What do you mean average travel time? I genuinely have no idea what that means. Okay, can we let you know that we are available to help last minute bookings if we already have a booking for a day? You will never deal with more than one booking. Okay? Meaning if you're working with a client, I don't want you working with any more clients. Does that make sense? All of your focus on one, please. Okay. Alright, let me answer like I guess one more, then I'm gonna go ahead and move forward with this. Can we request more than 1 day vacation day? Obviously. Yeah, of course. But just let me know what days and times you're going on this vacation. That's it. Okay. Elvira, that's totally fine. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. You guys realize we're gonna do training tomorrow or this week, right? So most of these questions that you guys are asking, I am literally going to cover way more in depth when we do this training. Yeah, I don't want to sit here and do everything because we're literally gonna go over it again. Okay. So listen to this. Let me get you guys onboarded. Give me 1 second. Let me get you guys onboarded. Is the training paid? The 2-hour training. 2-hour training. That's your question. Is the training? There's a lot of ways I can answer this, but I'm gonna be very polite. I'm gonna answer it very politely. I'm gonna like this. The 2 hours of training is not paid, in which I teach you how to do all of the things that are required to do this job. If you want to not do the training, please feel free. You value your time so highly at 2 hours.
What a liar.
Which I can say something else about that, but I'm not. Your 2 hours of time is worth so much more than my 2 hours of time, right? Here in this situation. Point is, if you don't want to do this 2 hours of training, fantastic, do not. If you make a single mistake, you're gone. If you're so good that you're ready to go, you don't want to waste this 2 hours to sit here and make 150K a year, by all means, don't join. I'm dead serious. You make a mistake, you're gone. You really get paid. Like 20,000 to go speak at seminars and speak at training, you're talking about are we paid. Okay, anyways, point is, I'm good. Can I go ahead and move forward to onboarding? Okay. Alright. Sorry if that was like, just, alright. I don't wanna go into that. Oh, got it, no worries. Give me 1 second, let me pull this up. Also, after training, we can work with client. Alright, there we go. Okay. For you guys to be able to do any sort of booking or access our portal or any of it, yeah, do anything we've talked about on this call, right, like that, any of these things, you do need, I saw like 6 if you asked this question, I wasn't ignoring it, I'm just answering it now, yeah, you do need to be certified, you are correct, yes, you do need to be certified. For those of you who don't have any travel experience, or little travel experience maybe, I just want to make this very clear. This is not a me requirement. This is not like a company requirement. It's not something I just made up after dinner. Yeah, it's a capital R mandatory requirement to be able to work with us. Makes sense? It's unavoidable. It's unwaivable. It Same way, if you want to go be a paramedic, guess what? You have to go to school, get your EMT license, and it is unavoidable, unwaivable for you to get that job. Yeah, same thing. Now, I'm going to walk you through what the certification process is, and but we're going to do it a way easier way. Okay? Let me just go ahead and explain what this process looks like. Okay? Now, here's how it works. 14 years ago, okay, I got certified. 14 years ago, I got certified, and this is essentially what it was. You pay, I don't remember, I want to say about $4,000 bucks. This was like a long time ago. It's probably more now. Point is, you pay about $4,000 bucks, and you go to a school. Yeah, think about it like a mini degree. Okay, you go to school for 6 months, and then you take a test at the end. Okay, if you pass this test, there is something called IATA. You guys know most of you? Okay, it's the Travel Regulatory Commission. Okay, if you pass this test, you get a license certification. Sorry, I'm getting hiccups. You're allowed to operate. Yeah, never like that. You're allowed to operate. Okay. Now, if you fail the test, you have to repeat the whole thing again. Yeah, another $4,000 bucks, another 6 months, give it another shot. Now, I went to school, I passed, we're good, we're certified, we're working. Okay. Now, the reason that you guys don't need to do any of that, I'm going to get all of that waived, is because in these 14 years, we've done hundreds of millions of dollars on this license. Okay. We get perks, finally. One of those perks, the only perk that matters to you guys, is we can co-sign. Okay? We can co-sign. Meaning,
Bro, what is
you don't need to go to school for 6 months.
What is the thing?
Wait. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars for classes waived. And you don't even have to take a test. Meaning you don't have to prove you know anything about it. Okay? It's the easiest process on earth to get stuff. Otherwise, if you were to do it alone, do it the same way I did it. See it in like half a year with $5,000 less. Now, what I need from you, what I need you to understand, is when you are certified, we're gonna get you guys certified right now. It's gonna take you like 2 minutes. But when you are certified, you are financially liable for any mistakes that you make. Does that make sense? I'm gonna say this again. This is very important. Please listen. This is an actual mandatory disclaimer. When you are certified and you're working, if I give you a $40,000 client and you completely blow it up, you misspell the name, you mess up the flights, whatever it is, if you're irresponsible or maybe you're just tired, you mess up that booking, right? You're on the hook for that money. See what I'm saying? The client gave you $40,000 and you stole it. You give them nothing in return. Right? You gave $40,000 for a product. What did you give them? Nothing. So you owe them their money back. The same way, if a surgeon messes up a procedure, what happens? Is it fine? No. The reason they go to school for 10 years to get their license is to prove that they can do this job, and if not, they can be held liable, right? They get sued for millions of dollars if they mess up a procedure. Same thing here. You are certified, you should be able to do this job. If not, you're on the hook for that money. Okay, that's also why we get paid so much, because it is not a joke. We're dealing with big sums of money. Millions, like millions of dollars a year. Now, can't we just give them their money back? How? You paid for the vacation. You paid $40,000 for their vacation, and they can't go on it because you made a mistake. Where's that money? It's with Expedia, it's with Hilton, it's with... They don't care. You see what I'm saying? How are you going to get their money back? It's gone. You already spent it. Now, great question, Kaylee. Exactly. Yes. I have no idea where you are, but great question. So we have something called errors and omissions insurance. Okay? Probably some of you guys know what that is. Some of you don't. Essentially, easiest way to explain it is basically like malpractice insurance. Yeah? Think about it like that. For doctors, same exact thing. If you make a mistake, it will cover you for up to $2 million per year. Okay? So anything under $2 million a year in mistakes, you will never go out of pocket. Okay? Totally covered by insurance. I don't want you guys to sit here and worry and start stressing out. Okay? Now, there's 2 ways to get this done, but I'm thinking we'll probably do the here's what we're gonna do. I am certified and insured on an annual renewal. Okay? Every single consultant in my office is on an annual renewal, meaning every January 1st, okay, you pay $500 and then we're good for 12 months. Does that make sense? Like it's every year. You buy like car insurance, but once a year. This includes your certification and it includes insurance. It's like combined. Yeah? Okay. Now, you guys are going to be month to month. Okay? You guys are going to be month to month. I don't think it's the correct way to run a long-term business, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of it. But I am trying to empathize. Yeah? Just got started. It's not thousands of dollars, but $500 right now. Still a lot of money, right? Before you start working. I get it. I hear you. I feel your like telepathic stuff. Now, annual costs less than monthly with insurance purchases. You're correct. It is literally less. It's okay. Let me put it like this: you guys are gonna be month to month. Okay, it's gonna be $97. Okay, month to month, $97 for your certification and your insurance, and that's it. There's no other. You're not paying me for training you. You're not paying me for client. Nothing. I just need you to literally get certified and insured, and that's it. Yeah. Now, once you get certified and insured, we have the 2 hours of training, and then you're good to go. You're gonna start making money immediately afterwards. Start working immediately. Now, annual is $500. So I get what you're saying. Who said this? That's the reason that we have it set up that way. Yeah, it's cheaper. You're correct. It's not cheaper. What's the word I'm trying to find? It's slipping me. Better value. Yeah, does that make sense? Better value. Yeah. But buying a $1 million house is also a better value than renting. Not everybody can sit here and buy a $1 million house. You see what I'm saying? So you guys can switch at any time. Does that make sense? So all I need realistically, the way I look at it, is it's gonna be $97 for a month. Here's what I'm hoping. Yeah, you guys start working, make decent money. I'm not just saying crazy number. Let's say your first month, I don't know, you make $8,000 to $10,000. Great. Put aside $500, right? And then just switch to annual. So I'm saying there's no. It's not like you start month to month right now. You're stuck month to month forever. You're paying $1,200 a year. All I need is get set up right now, cheapest, fastest, easiest way, and then we can switch anytime. Yeah. Once you start making some serious money, reach out, switch. Cool. Makes sense. Okay. Because I know otherwise, if I sit here, because I used to have it mandatory, just to be clear, everybody had to pay annual. You have no other choice. But I figure, economies, this and that. I get it. Yeah, I'm trying to make it easy. Okay. Now, I sent you over the link. When we get paid, is it weekly? Yes. So we pay $97 monthly. That's it. Yes, literally, that's it. There's no anything else I need you guys to do. Now, I sent you over the link. Okay. You're gonna click this link and get certified. Once you get certified, you're gonna get a 5-digit number. Okay. Say it again.
Let me see. Let me show you guys. Look at this link.
Once you get this done and you're certified and insured, it's all together, right? You finish this, you're certified and insured, you're done. You're gonna have a 5-digit number on your screen. Okay, that is your certification code. Okay, you're gonna get a 5-digit certification number. All I need is for you to send me that number. Okay, that's all I need. Okay, get certified, send me that number. Send it to me here on the bottom right where it says type message here. Please give me your number. Okay? I need it to get you insured. I need it to plug you into our booking system. I need it to set up your portal. I need it for everything. I don't know how else to explain it. Yeah? Think about it like your driver's license number. That's what this is. I need it. Now, once you've sent me that number, okay? You get certified, you get the $97, you're good, you're all set, you give me the number. I will confirm you, meaning I'll look you up in the system by number, okay? And then I will let you know that you're good. If you're paying $90, please do not just disappear immediately. Yeah? It's a little bit silly. Give me 5 seconds to look you up and make sure that it went through. Make sure that you're certified. Make sure that you're insured and everything looks good so that we have no problems later. Yeah? I know I explained a lot, so you guys are even telling me I'm really going in detail on this and that. Here's the thing. I would much rather over-explain, be thorough, be detailed, and have 0 problems. Believe me. Yeah? So let's make sure everything is good. Get a text and an email. Okay, you're gonna get a call, text, and email. There's gonna be a training link. Okay, so essentially you're just gonna choose the day and time that works best for you. Does that make sense? Click the training link. We're gonna text it to you and email it to you and call you. It says schedule your meet and greet. Click it, pick a day and time. 2 hours. That's all I need. 2 hours of your time. Right? Let's get you trained. The sooner you can set it up for, the better. Now, once you've been confirmed, you're gonna get that text. Please just set up your training. That's all I need. Okay? So keep your phone on you. Pick a day and a time that works. Get that done. Okay? All right. Let me start going through this really quick. Is there a mentoring process for new agents? Of course, all of this stuff we're gonna go in so much more detail on things during training. It's just look, I tried to go a little bit more detailed, and we're 40 minutes over already. Okay, if I keep talking, I can sit here for like hours. Okay, let me start going through. How do you get the clients to give to us, guys? Our clients are return clients. 80% of our clients are return clients. 20% are referrals from our return clients. Does that make sense? This is not, good luck out there. Let me put it like this. If you do not finish a booking, if you're unable to finish a booking, not that I'll be upset, but I'll be very surprised. Yeah, we'll have a conversation. Let me put it like that. Because you might have just lost a client that booked for the last 15 years. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Be more surprised if it does not get done. Okay. Alright, let me go through these. And by the way, those of you, I know, even just before I even start looking through these, I'm sure a bunch of you are gonna, let me just go through and start answering these, it's fine. Alright, let's see. Brooklyn by, oh, there we go. Here. Okay, Brooklyn, I just messaged you, okay? Wait, is this, oh, this is Brooklyn and Brooke. Okay, Brooke, here. Brooklyn and Brooke, I messaged you both. Okay. Sherry's. Also, if there's anybody who needs help with the certification, like you're having difficulties, I don't know, you can't figure out how to do it, the terms and conditions, you can't click, there's an error, whatever it is, please let me know, okay? And I'll help you out. Let me start going through these, okay? All you guys need is a laptop or a computer, okay? In terms of equipment, that's it. Laptop, computer, tablet, any of it works, okay? Kenneth, that's fine. Sapphire, you're good. Janae Smith, yes. Michelle, yes. Where do we send the number here? Okay, you know what? Let me just. I'm gonna first go through confirming people so they don't have to wait. There's a lot of these, and then I'll go back and answer questions. Okay. Because if I mix them, it's gonna take me forever. Okay, Sunny Spring. Well, that sounds so familiar. Right here somewhere. I lost you now. Sunny Spring, you're good. Okay. Sunny Spring, you're all set. Okay, wherever you are, you're good. Okay. And then, by the way, a bunch of you are asking me, when you get your certification number, send it here. The same place where you're asking me. Where do I send it? Send it right there. Yeah, bottom right, it says type message here. Okay. Cool. Melissa Leal. Melissa Leal, you're good. Okay, you're all set. Melissa, you're all good. Nicole, no, here. Okay. And just to be clear, guys, don't send me your phone. If you want to send me your phone number, feel free, but that's not the number I need. Yeah, like 2 of you send me your phone number. Send me a certification number. It's very funny, but send me a certification number, please. That's what I need. Okay, everything else is optional. All right, patience, yes. Imani, here, send it over here. That was probably before I said that. Okay, Chris Ledgerling, Ledgering, sorry, Chris Ledgering, you're good. Okay, Chris Ledgering, you're all set. Okay. Paul glasses, huh? Look like a Pokemon. Okay, you're good. Miguel, you're all good. Alright, you're all set. Sunny Spring, yeah, you're good. Okay. Okay, Donna, I don't know what to tell you for that one. Anthony. Second. Okay, Anthony Johnson, you're good. Anthony Johnson, you're good. Scott Valor, you probably got a text or an email. Probably got a text or an email, just have to reply yes, it'll go through. Okay. Should work. Okay. Catherine Napier, you're good. Catherine Napier, you're good. Okay. So to get the training link, we need to get sure to be part of the training. Yeah, so step one, get certified. Okay, step one, get certified and insured, and then you will be texted over the training link and everything else because there's literally no point of training you if you cannot legally operate or do anything. That doesn't make any sense. By the way, besides the training link, you guys are also going to be sent over a startup guide which has all of your paperwork. Okay, it's going to be in your email. It's going to have direct deposit information. It's going to have employment information, everything. Yeah, that's going to be in your email. Please fill that out before you start training. Okay, please fill out that paperwork before you start training. If you have no idea how to do it, for whatever reason, it's very difficult, join the training and we'll put aside some time and help you do it. But, I mean, I'm sure you guys have done this in the past. Yeah, same thing you do for any job. It's not very difficult. Okay? Let's keep going here. Okay, Melissa. Wait a minute. Not Melissa. Luis Garcia, you're good. Oh, now Melissa. Okay, Melissa, you're good. Logan Petty, you're good. Okay, Natalie Reynolds, you're good. Natalie Reynolds, you're good. How long does it take a new consultant to complete a booking? Depends. Completely depends. I would say, assuming it's not some crazy, ridiculous, complicated booking, maybe like 3 days or so. To be honest with you, it's not going to be a day. I'll tell you that right now. There's no way on earth you're doing a booking every single day. That'll be insane. I mean, happily prove me wrong if I'm wrong, but very much doubt it. Yeah, I don't want to sit here to hype you up on crazy. I do a booking a day, and I've been working for like my entire life. Okay. All right. Beth Dawson, you're good. Beth Dawson, you're good. I need the link again. Okay, no worries. Here you go. Caitlin, I just messaged you. Okay, Saida Abdul. Saida Abdul. You're good. Okay, Desmond, I'm going to get to your question. I'm going to get to everybody's question. Just let me go in order. Carrie Mitchell. Sorry about the caps. By the way, I'm not yelling. That was an accident. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna do this a way faster way right now. If I can open up this, I can probably just load you guys in. 1 second. Okay. Okay, Carrie, worst case if it's Just here, message me. Worst case, okay? It's not working or you can't figure it out. Message me, and I will just figure it out for you. Yeah, I'll set you up manually. Let me just kind of keep going through these quick. Yes, please send it right now. The number, yeah, please send it through now. Okay, am I good to leave? Yes, you're good to go. Once you've gotten certified, and I've already confirmed you're good to go. A bunch of people already got certified and left. Let me just keep going through here at a rapid pace. Okay, Brianna, Kaylin, Apodaca, you're good. You're all set. Okay. Do you need a headset? Great question. No, I don't have a headset. If it's very loud where you are, then yes, please use a headset. But if you're just at home, right, relatively quiet, you're good. Douglas, no. Michelle, Seal, Randall, Anthony, you're good. Stacy Hutchinson, you're good. Janae, you're good. You're fine. Kenneth, I'll automatically know. Iris, Luna, you're good. Says you need to agree. Yes, you need to click terms of. You need to click, guys. The reason it's not submitting, there's like 4 of you saying the same thing so far. The reason it's not submitting is because you need to click the terms. Okay, let me just show you. I know it's gonna be hard to find. Here, you should probably answer like I don't know how many questions all at once. 1 second.
If people are clicking on that link, they're fucked.
Where is it? Okay, there we go. Here, guys, look. Anybody who's trying to click in, it won't submit, or it says you need to click. What is it called? Terms of service. This is where it is, literally right here. Okay, it should help you. Do it. I have no idea how to even screen share this. I'm not super good at Zoom. I'm not a professional Zoom user. Yeah, so this is the best I could do. It's right there, and I know it's hard to find because it is the same background color as that white. But if you look, right, it will turn blue when you click it. So you have to click right there, okay? It's right next to inquiry and ask in that box, okay? All right. Let me keep going through. Okay, Iris Luna, you're good. Desmond Smith, you're good. Amber Carson White, yes, please send that over. Desmond Smith, you're good. Iris Luna, yeah, I think I called you like twice. You're totally fine. Tim, you're good. Okay. Carrie, you just have to click that box. What time is training? Training, you guys are gonna schedule. Okay, you're gonna get a text that says meet and greet. Schedule your training, whatever day and time works for you. Candace, there, you're good. Okay, Candace, you're good. Ramona Nita, you're good. Okay, where are you? Oh, there you are. Ramona, you're all set. Okay. Raul Torres, you're good. Kaylee, yeah, of course. Just stick around for a little bit, and I'm happy to do so. Just give me a second here, okay? Jared Clary, you're good. Douglas Yola, I answered this. Okay, Jessica Smiley. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so that's easy. You should have gotten some sort of message. 1 second. Just reply yes. Okay. Okay, Luke Tinsman, you're good. I'm gonna just get through all of these really quick, and then I'm answering like no questions. I know, but I'm trying my best to just get through this. Okay. Christy Otterbein, you're good. Saida, not that number. Not that number. You're sending me. I think you might have just sent me your username. I have no idea, or I have no idea what that is. There's a 5-digit. Okay. Anyways, I'm not sure if that was solution. All right. Jessica Smiley, you're good. Okay. Right. Iris Luna, I feel like I've confirmed you so many times. Yeah, you're good. Junaid, yes. Okay. Are the names you are calling for those who have completed the certification or some sort of guys? Yes, I say. If I'm calling your name, that means you're good. Yeah, you're all set. You got certified. You're good. So if I call your name, please don't send it again. This will slow me down a little bit. Okay. Just gonna get through this really quick. I'm literally messaging and saying it at the same time. Yeah, so I'm trying to go like double speed. Okay. All right. So also check your messages. Yeah, some of you I didn't say it out loud. I just messaged you directly. Okay. All right, let me keep going. Desmond, yes, you're good. Alyssa, just keep it with you. Here. Okay. John. Okay, that's fine. You're good. Should I get started on these steps for the account setup now, or would the meet and greet be an okay time? Up to you. Honestly, totally up to you. If you can do it now, that'd be great. And when I say now, I just think anytime before your meeting. If you can't or you want to get help, we will help you do it. Totally up to you. Yeah. Just if you guys are able to do it before, it's better because then we can use that full 2 hours just to train, as opposed to spending 30 minutes onboarding and then etc. etc. Okay. Jamie Scoggins, yes, I need it. Junaid, I don't know how many. Yes. Okay. Sapphire Frierson, you're good. Sapphire Frierson. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Giovanni Privet. Giovanni Privet. I love your background. Was that Muhammad Ali? Yeah, the poster. Very cool. Yeah. Giovanni, you're good. You're all set. Okay. Let's see. Sherelle. Let me know specifically what it says. Like the exact error that it says. You might have not clicked terms and conditions. Okay. Amber Carson White, you're good. Janae Scroggins, you're good. I'm almost done. Carrie. Okay, I'll give me a second. Clicked terms and conditions. It's still blue. Yeah, it should be blue. Okay, Carrie, did you on 1 second? You message me. Okay, no worries. I'll figure it out. Okay, just give me a couple of minutes here. Okay. Nicole Nicolette, you're good. Okay. Desmond Smith, yeah, you're good to go. Anna Yarbrough, that's totally fine. Lana, not possible. Nicole Nicolette, you're good. Tony, yes, say it with you, you're good. Kelly Mulligan, you're good. Nicole Lovelace, yes. Yes. Send me that over, please, if you can. Nicole, wherever you are. Okay. Daniel Danelle Pugh, you're good. Kelly. Jessica Smiley, you're good. Lakeisha McWhirter. McWhirter, you're good. McWhirter. Douglas, yeah, you're good. Janice. Okay. Will I received text or email immediately or later. Okay, so a bunch of you did it all at once, so it's gonna be a little bit slow, but you're gonna get it for sure. Okay, you're gonna get a text and an email and a call. Don't forget, you're also gonna get a call from my 818-450 number. Okay. A fogger. Here. Okay. Fogger, I messaged you. Gabrielle, I have no idea what that is. That's not correct. Okay, Nicole Lovelace, you're good. Brooke, nowhere. Once you get that done, you're good. Okay, we'll automatically know. Brooke, we're good. Okay. Ben, sorry, I don't know what your question. Can you ask one more time? I probably missed it. How soon after training will get a client? Literally immediately after, just as I said before, immediately after. Junaid, I have no idea. Did you hear? Okay. Sapphire Freeson, yes, you're good. Alex, no. I don't know what that. Okay, let me know. So you got it done, Alex. Yeah, and that's the code you got? That can't be correct. I think you're looking at. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I get it. I get it. Can you find this for me, please? There's no way that is that number. Just really quick.
Phillies game is tied. They tied this shit up. What, around the second,
Sapphire Freeson, yeah, you're
second, third inning, I think. It's 2-2, man. We need to win this game.
Caitlin Roth. Of course, welcome. Alyssa. Okay, Fogger, do me a favor. I don't know where you went, but I think you're still here somewhere. Do this, yeah. Okay. Patience Divine, yes. Marie E. Briggs, yes, confirmation number. Ainsley Hardnet, you're good. Okay, Kelly, I messaged you. Alex, that's not right either. How does this make? Do me a favor. Do me a favor, Alex. I mean, I know you've been super into it this whole time, so I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt. Sorry, and assume that you did actually do it. Here. Okay. Cool. Do me a favor. Okay. Cool. Okay, Marie E. Griggs, you're good. Oh man, guys. Guys, we have to wrap up here. I don't know how this. Actually, I do know. It's like 3 times the size that I'm supposed to be on this call. I have to wrap up here. I've literally already late. I have another. Let me do this. For those of you who, really quick, guys. Okay, with Marsha, put the hand down, please. You're covering my screen here. I can't read the. Okay, really quick, guys. I know a lot of you are still working on it. I know a lot of you are still working on it. I know. I see. I know a lot of you are still working on it. Now, those of you who are still working on it, when you get it done, okay? Give me 1 second. I need you all simply to just write down this email, okay? Write down this email. Really quick. I have like 30 seconds. I'm talking about concierge service and I'm leaving clients waiting. Please write down this email really quick, okay? Once you get certified and you're done and you're good, send your number there, okay? Send your number there, please, okay? Send your number there. Let them know that you're on this call with me and everything's fine, yeah? If anything, they'll reach out to me and I'll say the same thing. We're good, okay? Just please make sure that you email there. Cool? We're on the same page, we're good? We're all set? I really have to wrap up here. Again, I'm sorry, I know. What do you want me to do? It went unbelievably long. Granted, it was so many people. This was heavy. This was way more than it was supposed to be. Okay. Thank you guys. Please make sure that you get that done. Make sure you email it over as soon as you can. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Yo, that is the fakest fucking interview ever. I've seen another one like that before in the past. That is the fakest interview ever. I've seen one like that in the past where they want you to click a link for Survey Monkey and whatever Survey Monkey, whatever.com. Come on, what are we doing, America? This is hilarious, bro. Like, you know, we don't have enough people to fight this issue that we're having with scammers, hackers, foreigners. We have to put an end to it. And the way we do that, again, is by understanding what company you can trust, what company not to trust, who you can trust, who you cannot trust. Too many agencies, too many foreigners. It's nasty, man. It's nasty work out there. It's really, really nasty. The job market right now is really nasty. On top of the discrimination that some companies give people, you have a bunch of pigs that are just like trying to scam people, have them click on a link and hack their computer, their phone, and try to get their information. It's crazy. Really is crazy. But it is what it is. That's why I made the video. This is why I want you guys to share if you can. I don't expect anybody to do the entire hour and 55 minutes of this, but this is my conclusion, and these are my final thoughts on this. If we get enough people involved into all the scamming, phishing, BS that happens to them and other people, we won't ever get scammed, ever. Because you will know the phone number, you will know the email, you'll know what clues to look for, what to do in the situation. And we can actually have an entire database or web page or a documentation, PDF, whatever, of all of this information. Meaning we can have the emails, the fake names, the fake companies, all of the information, and share it with the world so they don't end up being scammed or hacked. Thank you so much for tuning in. You all have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye. Hilarious.